Alright guys, this is Sam. I'm back with another video for you. I have a project of mine. This is my main rig. I'm going to call this Project Rebuilt. I had this case for over a year and a half and kind of tired of the way it looks. So let me go over some details of what I'm going to do. As you see, straight ahead, straight through the case, there's the motherboard tray that was riveted on. I took that off. As you see in the back, there's a big hole in it. I cut that hole, and I also have some other holes over there, and I'm going to go over that in a little bit. But let me go over a little more what I'm talking about. Well, here's the case. The case is a CoolerMaster 690. It's not the 690 Advanced 2, it's just a basic 690, and this is a mid-tower case. That's the back. That's the side of it. And back I have down in the bottom. And here's the top of it. Now, this top right here, they had these little plastic ridges across here that was restricting the flow of air. So what I did, I just snipped them all out, as another YouTuber did with his top of his case. Here's the back. The back is a big cutout here for the CPU back plate, so in case if you want to change out your heatsink fans, or if you want to go water cooler, you don't have to take the whole motherboard out. You could just do it from the back. And over here, there's a cutout little hole right here, and a top a hole right here from an 8-pin for the motherboard. And this hole right here is for just your regular I/O, your front panel connections and stuff like that, and some stereo ATA connections come out here, connect to the side, so it'll be clean on this side. Still got some more work to do on that. Now for the top of the case, here's the top of the case. Now this top of the case had this mesh right in here that's also restricting airflow from leaving the case, because you want all the airflow, you want all the hot air to leave the case as quick as it can. And like I did there, I cut that out. I also cut this out. Now this also had provisions for 140 millimeter, which is these holes up on top, and then I have another hole right here. It's 120, 90, 80 millimeters. What I did, I cut that out. Well, I didn't like the way it looked, because I only plan on keeping my 140 millimeters. The bigger the fans are, the more air you want to leave your case. So what I did is I just lined this out where the fan was going to be at, and then I removed all that, but like I said, I didn't like that way. So I'm just going to round this off. As you see here, this is I don't know if you can see, it's rounded off right there. So I'm going to cut that out, so when I put my U channel, it'll be nice and neat, one round place right there for that. Now that's for the airflow. As far as the bottom, there's a big fan filter that goes here. This is where the power supply, there goes the power supply right here. I don't think I'm going to do anything to this one, but this one I have you could buy the 120 filters. I'm going to try to see if I can rig this up in between the feet, which the feet are right here. That's how that case feet go right there. So in between there, I'm gonna try to see if I can get that in there. As far as the back I'm gonna leave the same. I'm not gonna try to cut this out. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. I'll have enough airflow from there, and then the PCI slots, the ones I don't use, I'll just get those PCI slots that have the vent to vent them out. Now let's see what else I have here. Here's the front. Show you the front. This is another mod that I want to plan on doing. So I can get airflow from the front of the case into the system. Now this bracket right here, this bracket's for 120 millimeter fans. So you could put your 140 millimeter fans, 140 millimeter fans in case if you don't have any 140 millimeter openings, you could put 140 millimeter here, and then still mount the back side to your openings, so it'll work out. What I'm going to plan on here. I'm going to put this right here, and the way I'm going to mount this is I have this. I'm going to cut this just big enough to be right in there, kind of like right there, and I'm going to mount it with some L brackets right here and right here. I'm going to cut a big hole out here, 140 millimeter, out of this plastic so it'll suck the air through. But why I'm doing that is because I'm going to have an H50 back in here. It's going to be a push-pull configuration with a different fan, the Noctua fans. It's going to be this Noctua mounted to here, mounted to that piece of plexiglass, and then the H50 right here with another fan in back and tied into the motherboard. So that's my plans, and that's going to be the first things I'm going to work on this case. So thanks guys, thanks for viewing my videos, and subscribe, help me out, and just tell your friends. And that's part one of the facelift of my main rig.